Karen and Sonia, good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Now, the governor correctly notes that this red ink problem is very small compared to the $3.5 billion deficit he inherited when he was first elected to office, but it is still a hole. It's still a deficit, and not one he seems to be willing to acknowledge. While the governor rushes in the final days of the General Assembly session to get the deals he wants on a massive education reform plan and decades-old liquor pricing law reform, it appears his budget plan is falling deeper and deeper into red ink.
We're tackling all different types of bills rather than the one that's most important, that elephant in the room, which is this looming deficit.
Despite enacting nearly across-the-board tax increases last year, the state is approaching the end of the budget year with a deficit of at least $140 million, and apparently growing because receipts from the new higher state income tax are not producing the results Malloy thought.
What we're seeing is the personal income tax is not calculated in this deficit and is coming in 8% lower than what they expected.
But the governor indicated today that because unemployment continues to go down, income tax receipts should improve, and pretty much is acting as though there is no problem.
We got well over 60 days to figure out how to resolve that. Obviously, I've told people not to spend money to the greatest extent possible.
Now, there is no appetite at the state capitol anywhere for any more increases in taxes. This, after all, is an election year for every state lawmaker here in Connecticut, and Governor Malloy agrees. Although some predictions say next year the deficit could be a lot worse. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.